Welcome back to another movie review. This time we're taking on the controversial film Mulan, which came out last week on Disney Plus, and it was released for the insulting price of $30. And I don't think this movie is worth $30. It's not a bad movie, but it absolutely is not worth the price. I mean, a better use of your $30 would be just to throw it on the toilet and flush it down. However, I'm glad I watched this movie because I've seen a lot of people just trashing it left and right. And honestly, I don't think it deserves to be trashed. I mean, it's not a bad movie by any means. And, I think it deserves to be like deconstructed and analyzed from an objective point of view, as I feel like a lot of people have been clouded in their judgment when talking about this movie. Part of the reason this movie has some controversy is because of some political stuff going on with China. An example is Mulan's actress's opinions on the Hong Kong protests. And that, among other things, like the fact that it was filmed in the Xinjiang region of China, where some really heavy atrocities are going on, some really serious human rights abuses. And personally, I don't like what the Chinese government is doing. I don't like the way they're violating human rights. And there's a lot of stuff, some serious stuff there, but that's not the point. The point is to, analyze this movie. Is it a good or a bad movie? Was it really necessary to make a Mulan remake, live action Mulan remake? And why is Disney charging $30 for it? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I think, Disney's been pretty greedy, so it doesn't surprise they did that in the first place. Well, yeah, I mean, the movie has some similarities to the original animated movie, 1998's Mulan. And however, I think it takes away a lot of the stuff that made the first movie special. An example is Mushu and the cricket. They're completely gone in this movie. They don't even appear. Yeah, I mean, there were probably, some of the reasons I loved the first one so much. Eddie Murphy did a great job as Mushu. And also, there's no music in this movie. I mean, there is music, but it's not like a musical. In the first movie, the song, what's it called? I'll Make a Man Out of You. That's one of my favorite songs, Disney songs of all time. And, I don't mind it not being a musical. Personally, I felt it would have been, bad as a live action musical of Mulan. But it didn't really feel much special because of that. I felt like this movie was just made to make money. And, then it just follows a very simple formula. It follows the same plot as the original 1998 Mulan, and I don't think that's a good thing. I think Disney should stop focusing on making these remakes and instead hire some creative talent and make some original movies that offer us something completely new. Like I feel like everything nowadays is remakes, sequels, movies that are based on existing properties. And there's so much talent out there. Like if you go on the internet, there's so much talent that can be harnessed and creating some amazing stories. They just need like a little financial push. But yeah, I mean, this movie is it is what it is. It's a live action Mulan remake. The acting is okay. The action sequences are okay. But it just didn't really left me with that feeling that I felt with the first movie or any amazing action movie. It's just what it is. But however, I'm gonna end up the review with my final score, and I think the new Mulan is gonna get a 65 out of 100. It's just what it is. It's mediocre, but it's honestly not that bad. It doesn't deserve like all the hate it's getting. I feel like the cast and the crew, they did a great job with the movie, technically speaking. But yeah, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this review, expect some new ones soon. I've been very busy lately, but I'll definitely try to, be more on YouTube for the next couple weeks. So anyways, that's all. See ya.
Which one of you decided to go and start bad-mouthing the Chinese government? Huh? Who here thought they had permission to say anything critical of Chinese politics?
Well, it is true, sir. The Chinese seem to exploit their own people with forced labor.
Shut the fuck up, Thor! You're here to flex and not think, you fucking bitch!